Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading. This is Sage, and let's pick out some charms, shall we? Let's pick out some charms to figure out how to entertain your inner cat, because that's what I'm getting for this reading. Your inner cat is bored, and so we need like a long, juicy adventure to keep your inner cat entertained. Okay, so let's see. To center it on hope or love. Surrounding energies are the mask, the anchor, and the anchor is pulling in all kinds of things. It's pulling in relationships, it's pulling in your prickly nature, it's pulling in, your impatience, the fact that you want to do all sorts of things, you want to adventure. So it's anchoring onto all of that, like basically your life, your journey, and the journeys come up again. So the anchor is tangled in your life. Okay, so interesting surrounding energies. Let's just keep it all in. Just keep it all in there. Okay, so you're a cat and you want your focus to be on love. Okay. Love and hope. You want the reading to be positive and light. We get that. There needs to be some talk about the mask you wear. There needs to be some talk about like what you need to, when you need to anchor probably, or what you need to anchor to. And there needs to be some talk on the journey itself. Okay. So let's just say Aries, that you want to start a beautiful journey. Okay. And you don't want to feel too heavy in your heart. You want to feel light. You want to feel like this journey is something that you can handle. Yeah, and you want it to be interesting. Okay. Don't want it to be serious, too sad, too heavy. You want it to be light and interesting. So let's see what are the doors you need to go through on this journey of light, hope, and more freedom. Okay, so let's pull out doors. We have just 2 doors for now. That's what fits, so that's what we're gonna, stick with. So the first door looks like a chapel, looks like or like a monastery. Looks like, one of those silent retreats that you go to where you're not allowed to talk, and there's no like phone time, but all of that just helps you sink into a level of peace. So that's what I'm getting with this. Let's see what it says here. A stranger's grace. Ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. Okay, so that's very interesting. So that's I feel like that's talking about um, probably starting something so new. Maybe you're starting like a really new journey. Maybe you're going to a completely different land. Maybe you're changing companies and it's a whole new team. So you feel like a stranger, you feel like an outsider. Um, but there is no need to fear because kindness of strangers is sort of guaranteed here. So that's nice. That's nice that whatever new thing that you're trying out with this door, with like stepping into this door, you're gonna be okay. You know, you can expect kindness um, in a stranger, in a strange land, in a strange situation. And okay, so this kind of looks like going down into your subconscious. This kind of looks like digging inside your own brain. It kind of looks like okay, so for the first time, I'm really drawn to these bars here, the gate bars. So it feels like you're stepping into a dungeon or like a prison. So maybe, you know, you're coming to a part of you that you've locked away, you know, and so you're like opening those prison doors and having a chat, heart healing. Morning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. I love it. I feel like this is more a message for the part of you that's been imprisoned. You know, don't be sad. What's done is done, but now you get to be free. You know, you get to emerge from the subconscious, emerge from the darkness, and have your time in the light like you were always meant to be. Okay, so then let's see. So we've used those cards. And let's see what the Babe Tarot pulls up for you. Emote, wing in the wind. Ah, okay. That definitely feels like you know, it's bringing in this feeling. Oh, actually, it's kind of telling me that okay, these doors that you've opened is kind of just not making me feel that light at all. So you know, get the exciting part in. Get the get the exciting part in. Let's emote. Let's deal with those heavy emotions, but let's, you know, bring in some lightness, some like a bit of fun. So now we'll take one for something that will anchor you. Okay. So when you feel like you're in a strange place, when you feel like, you know, you're in unfamiliar territory, what can help anchor you? It's actually not this. Wait. I think I need to pull out my herbiary deck. Yes, okay. So, in a strange place, what can help you is reishi mushroom. So you can actually ingest it. They do sell, powdered reishi mushroom. People do put it in their coffee and things like that. So it'll, this is a card of defying gravity, is what it says over here. But I kind of see it as, um, you know, this is an interesting journey. There's only, up from here on out, and you get to evolve. You get to evolve, you get to reach new heights. Let that motivate you. Let that anchor all your fears down and allow you to be. Allow you to continue to defy gravity. And now when you get deep into yourself, right? When you get deep, when you get to the part of you that you've been present, when you get to, the subconscious passageways of your mind, what can anchor you, what can make you feel secure and safe is Valerian. So Valerian is to help you relax, but also, especially since it came up upside down, it makes me think that maybe relaxing is not something that can come easily to you, so it's best if you take any sort of medication that would allow you to relax, because valerian is uh, is the ingredient used in Valium, the popular drug of choice for reducing anxiety. So, yeah, not that you have to go for Valium, but like choose your own drug, yeah, right? Like choose what works best for you. And you really need something that can help you relax, help you just calm your whole nervous system down. So take whatever you need to. That will really help you. Um, yeah, it seems like, this is coming through as plant medicine, both the reishi mushroom and valerian. It's coming through as plant medicine. Take something that can help you open up, um, and, get lighter with your energy, evolve, get to a higher level, um, something that can help you gain realizations easily, that sort of thing. So reishi mushroom and valerian or any drug of your choice to help you calm down. So that can really help. And then we have the mask. I wonder why this came up. The mask. Okay. Let me see if my spells and spaces deck works here. Not all of them have Spaces. Spaces. Okay, so this is an interesting spell, and okay, a blank one came up. So, okay. This spell is actually to help you um, roam around freely within safe limits, you know, so that you don't go too overboard with your assumptions, you don't go too overboard with uncovering stuff, you know, within yourself. Um, yeah, I think maybe you're anxious about that also. Like, you know, you don't want to uncover too much of yourself too soon. Feels like something like that. There's the old need to um, keep whatever's in this door hidden. There's an old need to um, run from this strange new journey. Okay, and that's basically the mask talking. Yeah. This spell is for awareness of limitations, you know, like good limitations, as in, like, you know, how far is too far. Um, so when you're going down into the depths of yourself, you kind of want sort of like safety, like a safety net of sorts. So this will help you with that. Okay, and it seems that there's another spell that needs to be created for you. So let's see, what is this supposed to help with? So we've got the card for secret place and fragile. Okay, so so we need a spell to help you soothe or to help you find a space where you can be your fragile self, you know, where you can be safe. Okay, so we're basically looking for a safe space for your fragility to just be. All right. Okay. So in order to pick out a spell for you, let me see what runes come up. We have Rido for journey. We have Barkana for nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, you know, or bringing in mothering energy. And then we have Sowillow, the rune for, you know, allowing yourself to shine, allowing your energy to be boosted, to be refreshed and renewed. So yeah, basically all of these three runes together can be used to make a spell that can help you um, shine at every turn of your journey. No, that can help you reach. Okay, so I feel like this is more like midwife energy now, you know, like a spiritual doula of sorts. Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting. So, like a spiritual mommy to guide you through your journey of brightening your light, you know. Interesting. Okay, so let's just leave that there. So, all right, Aries, to recap a bit, it looks like you'll be taking on a strange journey. Yeah, so you'll be taking on a strange journey, right? And it's something that you've never done before. You're looking to reclaim a part of you. This is something that induces a lot of anxiety, but you know, I've got you a spell that can help you um, feel safe. You know, it'll help you be aware of your limitations so that you don't cross them too much, so that you don't get too overwhelmed too fast. And we've got Valerian for you, reminding you to take whatever you need to calm down. And we've got Reishi to help you evolve, to help you, um, you know, move from the dense energies that come with this journey. And we've got 3 runes coming up for you. Literally, you can just write these 3 runes on your hand or someplace on your on a paper and just like put it under your pillow or something, because this is like, you know, spiritual doula energy. This is motherly energy that will help you through this transition, that can help you, you know, arrive at your new self, your new shining bright self. Okay, so with Reishi and Valerian on your side, with these spells on your side, I bet this journey will feel considerably lighter. So let's track it. Let's track it and make it the longest, most coolest and interesting little journey. Long cat. He's the longest cat in the world. I love that song. Long cat, long cat, long cat. Okay, you know what? Looks like I need to stand. Okay. Ah, it feels like a cat's tail now, doesn't it? Right. So cute. Okay. So here's the journey, right? So we have the card for dare. Dare yourself to make that leap. You know, no journey starts without a little bit of dare, you know, like a little bit of like, let's jump, let's do it. You know, you gotta just like dare yourself to make that leap and go where you need to go. And then let's see what's next. Healing. Yeah, don't worry, you know, when you jump, you won't be hurt. When you jump, you will be healed. You know, you're jumping. Imagine that you're jumping into a pool of healing when you take this journey. Okay. Greed for nothing. Go into it with no expectations, like don't, yeah, no expectations. Um, keep, um, yeah, keep like a empty mind, like the empty cup sort of mentality, like a fool, you know. And then we have warmth coming in for you. We have Sliver Whisper, which is all about, little bits of knowing. Maybe you'll get a dream, maybe you'll get a vision, maybe a tarot reading here and there. There'll be information coming at you. You don't have to worry. And yeah, take care to get a lot of sleep. Yeah, and this Sliver Whisper, along with sleep right next to it, with the bird sort of braiding her hair while she sleeps and her third eye is being opened. So it feels like um, you going on this journey is going to make your dreaming become pretty strong. You'll probably get a lot of dreams coming through, or maybe you might find yourself sleeping a lot. That's normal. Okay, allow yourself rest, because although this seems like just an internal journey, it's actually deeply exhausting to make such profound inner changes, and it requires a sort of factory reset. Not like a factory reset as in your whole slate is going to be wiped clean, but no, okay, reboot, that's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, you'll find yourself sleeping a lot because you know um, your system is going through a sort of reboot. Unlocking a part of you and rejoining that part of you to the rest of you requires some sort of a reboot, which your sleep is going to give you. And then we have Plod. You can't see it probably. I've just scribbled it on with a pencil. Some of these cards are fully made, some of these cards are not. But this is the card of plodding away. So it's talking about making um, awkward progress. You're going to make a lot of awkward progress. It's going to be slow, it's going to be a little weird here and there. You're not going to feel super graceful, but that's okay. Every baby walks this way the first time they take this sort of a journey. And then we have nearing the ledge. Nearing the ledge to what? Family. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting that you're arriving at family. Let me see. Is there a charm that wants to come out at family? Boost. Okay, so it's not just arriving at like a typical sense of family. It's arriving at the feeling of having a whole family backing you up, boosting your energy. It's like, okay, so maybe you haven't felt that full support before. Like maybe, either your mother was not supportive, or your dad was not supportive, or like your siblings were not supportive, but um, this journey is sort of about arriving at feeling like as if um, you grew up with secure attachments and like the perfect childhood, because that feeling of support that the family gives, um, like a healthy family gives, is so important. It boosts your personal energy to such a level. So that's what you get out of this journey. So let's just recap. Let's recap the little, the little journey all the way to this feeling of being supported by your family, feeling boosted by your family. So take a leap of faith. No journey starts without, like jumping head head first into the journey. And it's a journey of healing, you know. You're not going to get beat up on this journey. Quite the opposite, you know. Um, go into it without too many expectations. Um, no worries, Um, let me pull another card for, another charm for warmth. Warmth. Yeah, there's no rush. Okay, don't try to rush this journey. Instead, when you feel like as if nothing is happening, and you've made the leap of faith, you've started the healing process, but nothing seems to be happening right now, don't just move forward and try to force the journey. Instead, settle into that boring space, settle into that feeling of nothingness, and fill it with warmth. you know Anything that can help you feel warmth is good. um, More warmth, more coziness, so um, you'll find yourself being drawn to coziness, to being drawn to warm, um, you know heart fluffing, uh, good feeling things. So allow yourself to go and grab onto all of that, because that can help you not rush through this journey, and instead settle in, settle down, and sort of let those flashes of intuition come at you when they will. Your sleep is going to deepen. Progress, you might be getting dreams, you might be getting subconscious whispers. um, Progress will be weird, slow, and a little ungraceful, but you're beginning. It's to be expected. um, and all of this will get you closer and closer to feeling like as if you have the most supportive family in the world, because that feeling is what boosts your energy to the max. That feeling of, yeah, I've got my dad. My dad has my back. My mom has my back. My sibling has my back. You know, I've got a little army behind me. That feeling always boosts. That feeling can boost anyone's level of like courage and ability to take more risks. So yeah, that's it for your reading, Aries. I hope you like this one and this long tail of a reading that I've done for you. Um, yeah, and I hope this makes you feel less scared of your journey. All the best.